To Cape Town now, where District 6 land claimants are heading back to court to get answers from government. They want to know when they'll receive homes after being evicted from their properties more than 50 years ago. ENCA's Peladi Situsa is following the story for us and joins us now live. Peladi, this is a story that has grinded on for as long as South Africa has been a democracy. What are those claimants hoping to achieve today?
Sure. So as you rightly said, Marcel, it's a battle rather, that's been going on for well over 20 years with the Department of Rural Development and Land Reform. Now today, in a series of court appearances, District 6 land claimants are once again trying to hold government accountable. Today, they are seeking a contempt of court application against the department. But I have with me Zahra Noordin from the District 6 Working Committee, just to give us some insight. So Zahra, maybe just let's start with the contempt of court. Who was in contempt? Why were they in contempt of court?
Government, Rural Land and Development was supposed to have submitted a plan for District 6, and that was in February. They had no plan. They actually submitted they call it a holistic plan to the Randburg Court, and that is why we're back in court today, because they don't have a plan for District 6. So we'll see today what the minister will come up with, because the minister is supposed to be in court with us today. So we'll see what the minister is coming up with. Let's hope that she comes with some plan. Whatever she's going to say, we don't know. But we feel, and why we have this court case, that restitution hasn't been given to the people of District 6. And this has been going on for over 20 years. People are dying off. And there is other areas where government put up houses, like for instance in Langa, in Pelican Park. Within 6 months, those people can move in. What is the hold-up with District 6? Why is it that they can't get District 6 developed for the people that is crying and longing to come back?
Now, Zahra, as you said, they don't have a plan. How is it possible that over 20 years into this process, there isn't a plan to say this many people are going to be housed here and there? We know that some people have received housing in District 6, but there are still hundreds more that are outstanding. What have they said in some of their arguments in court, or how have they justified this not having a plan?
Well, to be honest with you, there was no justification of them not having a plan, but it is there for everybody to see. There is only a few houses up in District 6. They're busy now with third phase, where they're going to build 108 houses for people to move in. And that project is standing still, because that government also gave to a contractor that was bankrupt. So nothing is happening. So that shows you that there is no plan. And if they should have had a plan, I'm sure District 6 would have been developed. But I can assure you that the District 6 Working Committee do have a plan. And we can take this process forward. And a government says that it will take them over 20 years to develop District 6. The District 6 Working Committee is saying within 3 years we can develop District 6.
Now, your plan, is it something that the court is actually considering implementing, or are they just waiting for the department to say, here's our plan and this is what we're going to do?
Well, that is what we're going to hear in court today, what the judge is going to rule. So we're all hoping and we're praying, we're keeping our fingers crossed that the judge must rule in the favor of the community for District 6, because District 6 Working Committee is fighting for the community to come back to District 6. And whatever the community decides and the community wants, that is what the Working Committee is doing.
Sure. Now, just to end off, Zahra, how many people would you say are still waiting on getting their land back in District 6. Do you guys have a figure, or how many people are you representing, rather?
Well, from the 1995 to 1998 claimants, there is 1,000 and odd claimants, which there is a reference group. They are representing 900 and odd, with the District 6 Working Committee do have 200 and odd of those claimants that applied in 1995 to 1998. But then, of course, there is also the claimants that applied in 2014, and the District 6 Working Committee has over 3,000 claimants that needs to come back to District 6. But like the 42 hectares that was given to the community of District 6, that was in 1994 already, we can house those 3,000 or 4,000 people on those 42 hectares.
All right, thank you so much for your time, ma'am. Marcel, that is Zahra Noordin from the District 6 Working Committee, saying that thousands of people have been waiting very patiently for their land and their homes in District 6, and are hoping that today the Minister, Maitengwana Mashabane, will appear with a plan so that they can move forward.
Pilati Satusa bringing us up to speed there from Cape Town, where District 6 land claimants are heading back to court to get answers, many answers needed from government.